coach. Last month before postseason meets really get going in earnest, taking a big group over to the Jesse Owens Invitational. What do you expect out of this weekend?
I expect more of the same. Last weekend we did well at Ball State. We were top three in most events. We went 1-2 in a few events, and it's a little bit more stiff of competition at Ohio State, but we are progressing well, and it's just kind of another step in the process of getting to the MAC championships.
Last month, leading into the MAC championships, I know you always want to say, have your best performances in May. What's kind of the plan leading up to that?
We've designed the training so that we're gonna not necessarily peak, but at least open up the opportunity for the athletes to compete well and have some strong performances. I work with the strength coach to kind of keep the training very aggressive right now, so that we adapt and we get those benefits of the training for the MAC championship week.
Heading into Jesse Owens, you've got a wide amount of experience from all ends of the spectrum among your sprint and jumps group. How helpful is it to have somebody who's really checks all the boxes in terms of a student athlete like Alexis leading the way?
She does a great job. I often confuse her as somebody that's older. She's very mature both as a student and as an athlete. A strong passion in both, which kind of fuels the motivation in anything that she does. She has helped me greatly just in terms of the transition of coming into the school. She took a leadership role, non-verbal more than verbal, but it's great to have her, and it's also especially great to have her at the MAC championships when she's going to score a lot of points for us.
Alexis, down to a month left before the MAC championships. How do you feel your unit, the sprinters, have kind of progressed as the season's gone on?
I think we've progressed pretty well, and I think we're going to continue to progress throughout the rest of the season until Max comes, and I think we're going to be really happy then. So,
individually, you posted a pretty good time over at Ball State. I know you've been kind of at that cusp, knocking at the door of extending your season beyond the conference championships. Is that a big goal and push of yours this last month to get into that regional?
That's definitely a goal of mine. I missed the regional last year by one spot, so definitely working towards that.
Individually, how do you feel as far as how you've been progressing as the season's gone on? Are you feeling pretty strong going into this stretch run?
Yeah, I'm feeling really strong going into the last part of the season, and sometimes at the beginning of the season when you're not feeling so strong, it's kind of hard to keep your confidence up. But I think myself and as a team, we've really been progressing the way we're supposed to, so it's been good.
Team's not traveling too far, but facing a pretty good meet in Columbus with the Jesse Owens Invitational. What do you expect out of that?
I think everyone is going to continue to just keep posting good marks and progressing, getting better, so that'll be fun.
Thank you. All right, Joe, been a couple of weeks since the last time you ran a 10K over at Stanford. Headed right back there to run again. How have you felt in training those last couple of weeks?
Felt pretty good. Able to relax a bit after hitting a great time. Just been able to focus on the workouts and get the legs back under me. So I'm really looking forward to going back and changing up the event and running fast.
What about that venue and the field that competing over there really draws that helps you out when you're running those races?
Besides the great weather, it's just a ton of great competition just collects there, and you can just kind of feel like the energy. It just gets you pumped up right before you race, so it's easy to kind of just slip in and run fast.
So you've really excelled in the 10K races. What are some of the differences when you're scaling back that distance a little bit in terms of trying to put together, just as competitive of times?
Going down to the 5K, it's going to be a little quicker, more turnover. You're going to have to finish a little faster, but you also know it's over quicker, so that kind of helps, and just a bit easier to slide into that rhythm and settle in.
Month away till the MAC championships, and you imagine you can be logging a lot of miles at that point. What's kind of the training plan this next month to really get you ready to have a great postseason?
So we're gonna kind of maintain mileage, make sure the body's kind of doing what it's used to. Then a week or two before, start working more speed based training, shorter intervals to get ready for those kind of championship races.